Hello and welcome to Wave.video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add your own colours into the brand manager, and also how by adding your own brand colours in, you can preset some of the text styles. So the first thing you want to do is click on the plus button of your colours and add your hex colours for your branding into the brand colour section. So I'm going to pop 2 in here. So you just add them on as many as you want associated with your brand, like so. Okay, so we've popped those 2 in there. So those are the brand colours that we've popped into our editor. So what we want to do now is we want to scroll down to this text style area. I'm just going to scroll down. And we're going to set some of these text styles. So as you can see over here, you can see what the text is going to look like when you start changing the colours up. So we're going to press the plus button, and we're going to add our brand colours in as the text. So the text is the main body, and when you click on it, you can see that your brand colours that we've just added in are in here ready. So if you want to click one of those, it instantly adds the brand colour in. Now also, the background is completely transparent. There is no shadow or decoration at the moment, and no highlight. So there are different areas of the text styles that you might want to keep in some control of and preset some of those factors. So for instance, the background colour is the background of the text itself, so the body behind it. And depending on the text style that you use during your project will depend on how this is shown. It can be typed, it can be a circular background. You can also change the transparency of the background by dragging this transparency button down, or changing the percentage by clicking on the percentage bar. So we'll just pop that back up. Now the shadow is the shadow just behind the text. So let's just go back to the yellow one, and we'll just go back up and just make that solid. Okay, so we have a yellow text and a solid blue background. So the shadow is the shadow just behind the yellow text. So as you can see, there's just a slight shadow. So if I was to make that a bit darker so you can see how the shadow works. So you can see how the shadow goes behind the text. So these can be preset into your text style for you. Now the decoration is the white line that goes around it, and it's not visible in all text styles. It depends on the text style that you choose. So the decoration can be added. So for instance, if I were to choose the orange for decoration, as you can see, depending on the text style you use, you can have an orange box around the outside of it. And the highlight is an area which you can use to highlight one word within the section, and you can see how that works inside the editor. So for instance, if I was to highlight it with this red, it gives you an example of how you can change the colours up within your text style. So you can go on and add as many of these styles as you wish, depending on how you would like your brand to work. So just to repeat that again, for the text, you would click on the text colour to get the brand option. So we could have a blue text. You would click on the background colour to get the brand options, and we could have a yellow background. The shadow is the shadow behind the text itself. So at the moment we've got this semi-faded, so we've got to black just so that you can see how it works. The decoration is the mask around the outside. So not all text styles within the editor will have the decoration, but some of them do. So if we change that up to this red burgundy colour, and then the highlight is where you can highlight one of the words within your text style. So we're going to do that. Okay, so once you've preset those, you can go into your project, and then you can use those styles inside your text. So as an example, here it's pulled in your 3 text colours that we've just created inside to the editor. So if you want to add in here, so let's just say my brand colours. Let's just pop a little gap there. So if I were to choose this one of our brand colours, it brings that in. If I was to choose this one, it brings all of the brand colours that you've already put into your editor in. If I were to choose this one, again, it brings all of them in. Now, the highlight area is when you choose a word, like so, and then this underlined bit comes in. You click that, and it will put the highlighted colour that you preset inside your brand into your text. Now, you don't see the decoration at the moment because we're on a simple appear. So if I scroll up and I change how the text appears to, say, one with a border, that's when you get the highlight colour come in. So that's how you can implement your text colours from your brand options. So if we go up here to the drop down and we go to manage brands, we're on this Wave new one here. We can see that those text styles that we created inside the editor here automatically show up when you're editing your project inside the Wave.video editor.